babe, you're seeing Powerpuff Girls. The first thing I smelled and I saw weed. I came out the car. That's when we saw was like gang affiliated type of stuff.
Pulling up, being on swerving. Bad bitch pushing on curving. Run it up like a nigga earning. Gotta check, now a nigga smurfing. Pull up in a rose, now she wanna roll. Everybody talking, but they coming to the shows. Pull up in a rose, now she wanna roll. Everybody talking, but they coming to the shows.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's IZZA and we're back in the building in the gap. Okay, before we begin, make sure you subscribe. Why? Because I upload a video every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. As you can see, it's another collaboration and I am here with
Is a sweet one, baby, aka Grace.
We are going to be doing a collaboration, clearly, and this video is part of my uni series. I genuinely don't understand what you're doing if you don't know what this series is about. This is basically where I give you all the advice you need for first year, how to live your best life, how to afford responsibly, just all of them things. That's are in it. So if you haven't watched the video or the playlist, click over there above Grace's head and it will take you and you can just watch my face in many different angles. So enjoy. For today's video, we are going to be talking about black girl struggles in uni. And it's going to be very interesting because you go to
Coventry University
and I go to uni in Liverpool, and we can just diversity is very, very different in the Liverpool, and Coventry is very, very diverse. So it's going to be very interesting to see the differences.
Yeah.
And if you're somebody who's going to a very predominantly black area, we've got you covered. If you're going to a uni with a predominantly white area, we've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and let's begin. How many people are on your course, and how, like, percentage wise, how many are black or another color?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, there's like 50 people on my course, and I'm saying like my lectures and practicals is just about like 15 people. Yeah, I would say it's very diverse. Like, it is very diverse. It's not like you see, I feel personally it's like you always see a lot of black people, but then like kind of deep to it is really mixed. You see white, black, Asian, you know. When I first started, everyone, like, if you're black, everyone chilled on one side. If you're white, you chilled on one side, all the Asian chilled on one side. But then sooner or later we got comfortable and started mingling and you know, socialising with each other.
Me, on the other hand, on my course in my year, there's just under 30 of us. Very small course. You only see one race. Like, I'll be so honest, 95% are white. When I stepped into the place, I said, wow, I'm the only black girl in the foundation course, first year, second year, third year, in the dance course.
For the whole course?
For the, yeah, whole 4 years, I'm the only black girl.
Do you feel like it kind of gives you a taste of your industry though? How it might be?
Yes and no, because I am more of a technical dancer. I see myself more as a technical dancer.
What, guys, watch our videos on Insta, like, watch them. They're just A1.
Oh my God, I'm scared. And I'll be honest, like, not many black people do as many technical styles, but then I also realize as black people we're just not given a lot of opportunities, which is why you always see the same looking girls doing the same type of shows. So yeah, it has, but at the same time, like, I want my uni experience to be something, because I feel like uni molds you a lot.
The first thing I smelled and I saw weed. I came out the car and we opened it. The first thing that we smelled was weed. The first thing we saw was like gang affiliated type of stuff. Certain parts of Coventry is very
Do you know what's so mad? Like, some of my friends are like, yeah, you should come down to Coventry, like, we can hang out. Why do I want to leave civilization to go to the ghetto to see you?
It's not that bad, it's not that bad. It's like, you know, I call it the ghetto. It's like a certain part of Coventry I call the ghetto, and then you have the more, I would say privileged, more, you know,
cool areas.
Bourgeoisie. I'm saying bourgeoisie, you know.
I just think like Coventry has got a bad reputation. I genuinely don't think it's that bad. I've never been. I will be going this year, so maybe you might see a little vloggy vlog. I just feel like Coventry has such a bad reputation. Same thing with like DMU, like those unis. When you tell someone you go there, scary.
I think one of the struggles of being a black girl in uni, especially going to a university that's really diverse and a lot of, you know, black people, is that everyone looks the same. So obviously one of the previous videos I did watching about university, like Cov Uni, is that a lot of black girls who all have the stereotypical, you know, straight Persian hair, cakey makeup, you know, eyelashes looking like really stand out. When I first started, a lot of girls had coloured hair. Like they had, not like this colour, like proper bright in your face. So you go to a motive, you're seeing Powerpuff Girls.
Similarly, that's very similar like with my uni, but for everyone who's white. But the reason why it's even funnier is with our course, a lot of it, which is so like annoying, is based on how you look. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have seen so many dancers who probably aren't the best, but because they have a certain look, they get the job. So a lot of it is about how you look. Do you feel like you have to kind of go out of your way to kind of prove that you're not that stereotypical black girl?
You know what advice I always give people, fam, and people always tell me like, oh, do you not see done that hair things in Cov? I'm thinking, listen, I was low-key putting my head down, and the reason why I didn't see all the done that hair things, I've never really, like, I know what you're talking about. I've only saw those type of girls in parties. If you hang around with done out here people, you're gonna see the most done out here things, the most unserious things. You're gonna meet the stereotypical Cov. You're gonna see the bad Cov reputation. But if you're like, you know, keeping your head down, you chill with people, you know, that are more civilized. You would find me in libraries or, you know, different societies. That's not, you know, like ACS, type of thing.
But I think that that's the exact same thing with Liverpool, because I'm not gonna lie, I've heard things like to do with like drugs or alcohol or like excessive partying. I think because of my cause, I don't see a lot because I don't ever go out during the week, because I'm in uni pretty much 6 days a week. It happens everywhere. In Brum it happens, in Leicester it happens, in Cov it happens, in London it happens, in Cambridge. I feel like because Cov's quite a small area and it's literally only known because of the uni, so obviously you're gonna find out all these done out things to make it sound irrelevant and all of those kind of things. So
everyone's actually a calm university. I'm not gonna cap, like you can walk down, you're not gonna see done out here things at all. It's when you decide to look. You look for danger, you shall find danger.
Exactly.
So, one of the struggles that I've had, it's not that bad, but I feel like one of my lecturers did get me confused with another student. Like, I didn't clock on because the student's name is like, it is a pet, it could be used as a pet name, innit? So I thought she was calling me that as a pet name. Obviously I was getting, oh my god, she's calling me a pet name, and then later when I understood, oh, there's actually a person called that. Well, I can't believe I let that, you know, fly past me just like that. But
no, I get that. I mean, obviously I don't have that problem because there's no one for you to compare me to. But I think for us, because I don't know about your course, but we do quite a lot of debates and like weighing out pros and cons, and so a lot of the time race does get brought into it, or culture, and it does feel like what I say represents what she thinks, what your dad thinks, what your uncle thought. Like, it represents every single person's black thoughts. And so I would just say, if you're somebody who goes to a predominantly white area, I would just say, do you know what, stay true to you. Don't feel like you need to be the stereotypical girl. We're in 2020 now. Like, you done been seeing black people on Instagram.
When I went to Cov, obviously it's diverse in it, but certain people have never been to that type of diversity. I have a friend, and I remember her friend telling me, saying it was the first time that she's seen a lot of Asian people, because in her area she doesn't see a lot of Asian people. She said it was her first time seeing a lot of black people too. So it was kind of like, I was like, so you would just never see black people? She's like, obviously in movies like EastEnders and that.
My God, so just, if anything, don't feel like you have to speak for everyone, but just educate people. Like, there are some people who are genuinely just ignorant and they are willing to learn. Those people, don't go clap them in the face if they say something like that might be slightly offensive, or they may have said something that wasn't necessarily politically correct. Just, you know, educate them from both sides of the spectrum. It's the only way you can get through is be yourself and communicate. And like, even though at my uni there aren't a lot of black people, there are, luckily Liverpool is a student city, so there's like 3 or 4 other unis, and I'm able to talk to other people, and like there are more black people over there. And like, when you go on a night out, especially if you like your R&B and your stuff like that, your bashment and your drill, like, you'll come across like-minded people who are from different cultures and different places. So at the end of the day, it's okay, because we're all part of the same race. The human race. As I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, Grace's channel will be down below. Go and click it, subscribe. We've done a collab on her channel as well, so check it out. Guys, we've come to the end of the video. As always, I enjoyed filming it, so if I enjoyed filming it, you enjoyed watching it, so give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what other videos you'd like to see, and if I do film your video, you will be getting your own personal shout out. Share this video with at least one person, because if you all did that, we'd be past our goal of 1K onto our new goal of 10K, baby. Follow me on my social media, it's right there for daily updates and have a look into my life, and to submit your questions for my Rant and Talk series. If you don't know what I'm talking about, click that video over there, it will tell you everything you need to know. While you're at it, go and watch my other videos, also right over there. As always, I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!
I heard the man say, one day, I don't play, from Monday to Sunday. I heard the man say, one day, I don't play, from Monday to Sunday.